Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
New for you now at 5. The Becker County Sheriff's Office says missing 17-year-old Dominic Elhard has been found safe. Officials say Elhard was reported missing last Thursday in Audubon, Minnesota. The Sheriff's Office wants to thank everyone who looked for and called in tips for this case. Bison fans who are already in Frisco, Texas for tomorrow's championship game are smiling tonight, knowing that weather won't keep them from getting there. Stormy weather is rolling through and impacting travelers trying to get to Texas. Valley News Team's Mike Morgan joins us live from the Dallas airport with the story. Mike?
Hello, Katie, and hello to everybody back in the Red River Valley. There's a sense of anticipation and yet a little bit of uncertainty as we're waiting for the storm to erupt here in the Dallas and the Frisco area. We're on the south side of the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport right now, where folks have been coming in to try and get themselves a rent-a-car. Want to give you an idea what the sky looks like right here. You can see that it's what was a broken sky is now completely covered in clouds. And as you look at that, let me tell you some of the stories we've heard from some of the people who flew in. We caught up with a flight of folks from Phoenix who told us there was no problems whatsoever. We also caught up with some folks who drove up to Winnipeg to catch a cheaper flight out of Grand Forks. What they were told when they took off from there was simply, hold on, you might wind up in Shreveport, Louisiana because of weather in Fort Worth in the Dallas area. We're also getting word from a lady who was on social media telling us that she and a bunch of Bison fans were in Houston and were unable to get anywhere. It's a case of if you can get here, great. If you can't, just be patient. Now, for the fans already here and who arrived earlier today, there was a sense of relief. I spoke with several people who weren't bothered by the weather and who were ready for the fun to begin. Others whose job it is to take care of the football stadium and its visitors say that they're no stranger to rugged weather in Frisco. A lot of concern about the weather today. Glad you're here.
This weather's nothing, buddy. Where we came from, it's miserable. So they said 8 degrees with below zero wind chill. So we'll deal with a little rain.
You have concerts out here. You have soccer games out here. So on occasion, Mother Nature and the events may clash.
Absolutely.
So you've run through these types of issues.
We had six events this year, 6 FC Dallas games that we had delays or lightning and severe weather that we had to deal with. 2008, we had 4 inches of snow and still had a game that night. So we're accustomed to a little bit of everything.
Schaefer says that he offers the same advice that we often advise you folks at home. Concentrate and focus on your best weather app. And of course, we offer the best weather app, the Valley News Live weather app that'll tell you where you can get weather anytime, anywhere, whether it's in the Red River Valley or here in Dallas, Fort Worth, and the Frisco area. Just checked with my phone and it says 311 flights have been canceled out of Dallas today. And with what we're hearing, that number might continue to grow. We're going to talk more with some folks who made it into Frisco today. And tonight at 10, we'll have more from travelers as they have arrived here and are gearing up for the big football game tomorrow. For now, reporting live in Dallas-Fort Worth, Mike Morgan, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Mike, for that live report. And while Frisco is seeing some severe weather, the Valley is seeing some severely cold temperatures. Hutch has the very latest in our no-wait weather. Hutch?
Thank you so much. We definitely want to get started out with what's going on in Frisco, and we'll talk about our cold as well. First and foremost, your Proceed Road to Frisco forecast right now, 2 below in Fargo, and it just dropped a degree from 70 in Frisco, but they have their weather woes there. Here's a look at a storm system that extends all the way from the central and northern plains. Look at Omaha and Des Moines, heavy snow there all the way through Kansas City. And then south of Kansas City, severe summer-like weather with thunderstorms, flooding rains, and a tornado watch where you see those red boxes. That includes Mike Morgan and our whole entire gang and crew in Frisco. The storms are encroaching on the Frisco area as we head into the evening. There are active flash flood warnings. That's going to be a problem. We also have active tornado warnings south and southeast of the metro area. The time of impact for Frisco looks to be between 6 and 9 o'clock tonight. By 10 o'clock, the storm moves through and exits, then gusty Fargo-like winds overnight. Look at that. By morning, that is snow in Frisco. There is a chance of flakes flying first thing in the morning for us. We have a wind chill advisory. They will not be this cold. We are 6 below already in Grand Forks, 2 below in Fargo, on our way down to the teens and 20s below tonight. I'll have hour-by-hour details on our local forecast, but it looks mighty cold here. We're going to help our friends down in Texas with those storms as well by keeping them updated with the Valley News Live weather app.
Absolutely. Whether you're here or in Frisco, stay tuned.
You bet.
All right. Thanks, Hutch. And if you're planning to hit the road for the big game, make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free. The Bison fans are getting set to enjoy a little entertainment before tomorrow's big game. As events kick off this evening, that's where we find Valley News Team's Abby Kirchner, who joins us live from Frisco, Texas. Abby?
Good. Hi, Katie. We are here at the Comerica Center where it is definitely getting loud and rowdy. The Bison fans are filling at the center here. The live music just started, and as you can see behind me, we still have a long line of people getting in. They want to get onto that bull and see how long they can last up there on it. But I am joined with two big fans, big NDSU fans here, Emily and Chris. Emily, I know that this is a really big event for you. This is really special to both you and Chris. Why is that?
We were college roommates, and I currently live in Texas, so every year they get to come down and see me, and then I get to actually go to an NDSU game.
So you guys kind of use this as a little reunion.
Yes, we absolutely do.
And so how excited are you guys for the game tomorrow?
You know, it's a lot of fun. I've only missed 1 year, and so for us to come back down and be able to see all of the Bison Nation come together for a game, it's a lot of fun.
Is there something super memorable that you guys do together besides the game? Is there like a restaurant you guys always have to go to?
You know, we haven't had a chance to really see each other, so when we come, it's really just a chance for us to reconnect and visit and be around all of our Bison family.
It is definitely a good time here. I'm having the time of my life. It's my first time in Frisco, so they've definitely showed me the ropes. They've given me some recommendations, but obviously, as you guys can see, the Bison Nation is not letting that bad weather affect them at all, as they're having a great time here in Frisco.
Thanks, Abby. It looks like a great time. And our Proceed Road to Frisco coverage continues tonight and takes you up to our 90-minute long Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show tomorrow. Coverage begins at 9:30 a.m. that day with kickoff to follow at 11 between the Bison and the Dukes. The North Dakota BCA is investigating an officer-involved shooting that turned deadly in Bismarck. Police say neighbors told them they thought the suspect had a bomb, and a second caller told police he saw the man with a gun. Nearby homes were evacuated, and police say the man shot at officers through a window before they fired back. The 30-year-old man was then found dead in his apartment. The officers involved have been put on administrative leave. A dog in Minnesota is dead after it ate meth that was left in a subway bag. The Chisago County Sheriff's Office says earlier this week, a family in that county noticed their family dog was acting strange. That was when they went outside and found this subway bag filled with 80 grams of meth, needles, and a meth pipe. The dog got into the bag and ate some of what was in it and killed the pet. A man embarking on a journey halfway across the world on foot made a pit stop in Fargo due to the cold. The adventure began on the southern tip of Argentina for Martin Davis. It took him 2 years and 2 months to make it to Fargo. Valley News Team's Joshua Peguero had a conversation with him in Spanish. He says walking through Fargo has been hard and the climate is forcing him to stay put for 2 to 3 weeks to wait out the Arctic cold.
There
isn't a country that locked me out because I wanted to walk or because I wanted to be a tourist. A lot of people said, no, because President Trump. No, it has absolutely nothing to do with him.
His trip will finish in Dead Horse, Alaska. He is walking to retrace the journey his ancestors took when they left the United Kingdom in the 1800s and settled in Argentina. Earlier today in Grand Forks, Senator Kevin Cramer was with the first ever commander of the new branch of the military, Space Force. The day's events began with a walking tour of the University of North Dakota's Space Studies program, followed by a town hall discussion with the ROTC and Space Studies students. The group then got the chance to tour the Cavalier Air Force Station.
Space Force operates 24/7, 365 days a year. We provide global situational awareness. We never blink, if you will. We're integrated in every operation that we do across the globe.
Senator Kramer says General Raymond began his military career stationed at the Grand Forks Air Force Base.